Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
All right, welcome to the Friends with Differences podcast. Abe, thank you for coming on. Luke, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me and telling me how much you like men.
Oh yeah, no problem.
It's been a very interesting thing.
We talked about politics. We talked about Kanye West. We talked about other stuff. I'll have to check the pod to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know,
There was some stuff.
there was a lot of stuff with that,
A lot
but
of
man, a lot of oily
Check out the
sessions.
holocaust.
Yep. But wait, what?
You just have to stay tuned to find out.
Yep. All right.
Until
Cheers.
next time, all the Friends with Differences podcast. Peace.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences. Friends with differences.
To the Friends with Differences podcast.
Yes,
Cheers.
sir. Cheers. I need to chase because I suck.
All right.
What's your review of Four
We
Roses?
made it.
Four Roses
Pretty good.
single batch.
Not bad. Pretty
Well-known
smooth.
sponsor. Yeah, no, it's not very good.
Welcome to the show, Abe. How you doing?
Well, living the dream, buddy.
Good to hear. Glad to have you.
It's me again.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Luke, welcome back.
Yes.
Good to have you as well.
Yeah, my back's starting to hurt from carrying Liam all these weeks.
Yeah, he clocks back in tomorrow. We're recording again tomorrow. If you want to return, you're welcome back tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. 14 minutes away, dude. You think I'm missing Liam's return? I'm going to tackle him when he walks in the room. I'm just going to spear him. Don't tell him I'm coming and have me show up 15 minutes before him. And then I'll just stay. Because this episode's not coming out for a while. A little BTS.
Wait, did you know Luke was going to be here?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think. When you said on your way that Luke was here, I was like, you know what? I don't think I told him. But
I was
hope
just
you
here.
don't mind. You guys know each other. We're all friends here.
Yeah, we've known each other since freshman year of high school, so, I mean...
We've wrestled against each other even before that.
Oh, we wrestled.
Yeah.
Oh, we wrestled.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, roll the clip. Imagine we have a clip of you guys.
Who the fuck would have filmed it? Like Kevin Jones was in the fucking top row of a fucking stadium filming me and Abe wrestling? He should go to jail if he did that. Yeah, but no. Yeah, we,
Why are parents recording little kids wrestling? Like,
that's what I'm saying, yeah. I hope they don't. I'm afraid to ask now. Do you guys have a film of me wrestling ever?
They'll probably be like,
Yuck!
yeah, here's the whole fucking album.
Like, yeah, we were proud of you when you won the city championship in 7th grade. And I go, 7th grade? Erase it now. For the love of God. Little 7th grade Luke Jones in a singlet? Sheesh.
Yo, I did wrestling in what? It was probably 6th or 7th grade. I did it for 1 year.
That's not fun.
I hated it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Very non-form-fitting outfits. Also, it was really tough at Roncalli. Like, it was tough.
It was like awkward. There was like 12 people. It felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, me and him were in the
I
same
didn't
weight
do it in
class.
college.
So when you're in the same weight class, you have to do a wrestle-off.
All right.
I'll say
Every
me and him were
practice.
probably pretty evenly, like,
Yeah.
we were both okay.
Yeah.
Like, we were never winning any state championships, but we could be competitive in a match.
No.
And, yeah, and we would have to wrestle with two 50-year-old men in a room and just us three. And just fight for a spot.
Oh, this
Like
was in
Spark.
high school?
Yeah.
Wild. I did
If
not
a
know
meet
this
was on
happened.
Friday, you would not know if you're wrestling until Thursday. Because it'd be Thursday practice.
Weigh-ins, boys. No water. No.
It was
nothing
terrible.
but water.
Dude, looking back on it,
Barely water.
I'm never gonna let my kid wrestle.
Bunch
Ever.
of teenage boys naked in a bathroom.
It's
in
it's
their underwear
insane.
in a bathroom.
The amount of like
Giving each other wet
negative
willies.
body implications that we were just like taught in early high school, like about like cutting water out, and
Oh yeah, no.
we would sit and like eat those little dry freezed veggie packs. That's all we would have for lunch, and you would just drink water and you'd spit into a cup and you'd wear wraps at practice, and like it was insane because you'd have to cut 13 pounds because every Friday if you won the match, you'd go to fucking BK and get a double Whopper meal and demolish the thing, and then you'd drink water because you were about to die. And then you just like show up the next day and be like, "Fuck, I'm like 12 over."
Oh, I gotta get all that water out again.
Yeah.
I
That's
dislocated my
crazy.
shoulder, and that day put 10 pounds back on.
Yeah.
Because I knew I wasn't gonna be wrestling.
Yeah, it becomes tough. It's like it's a really it's weird. It's weird looking back on it because I do think it taught me a lot about discipline, but I don't think that that's the way I should have learned about discipline. About discipline, like.
A very fun sport with a lot of bad, like.
I don't think any 16-year-old should be cutting water out of their diet.
Yeah, everybody cuts weight because that's how it's competitive, but like
we were told
it should be competitive, but not to the point that you're like starving.
Like think about like that was crazy. The shit he was. Yeah, no, that shit was insane. He was like. I'll never forget. There was one time. I don't even know if you know this story. Do you want me to tell the story? We might have to cut the name out if I tell the story.
Okay, yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
cut the name out.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
definitely cut the name out of this though.
Go nuts. Yo, can I hit your vape?
Yeah.
Yo, bleep that.
Here. All this is cut till now.
Dude, I'm not cutting shit.
But no, he there was a kid wrestling a grade above us, and he had to make weight, and he was weighing in 0.2 over, and he was like falling over, like he had like the wraps before we weighed in, like running around, and he literally went to the bathroom right before weigh-ins and took his thigh and put a slit in it, and then drained out blood, and then taped it over twice, and then put tape over it and like wrapped it, and then went and weighed in and made weight.
Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. Did he win? No way you would have fight.
Of course he
after
won.
that. Oh,
He
of
was
course
a
Of
beast.
course, you're a
though.
monster.
He was, yeah.
You're an absolute animal. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
No, it's crazy. He's crazy.
Oh, let me just lose
But,
some blood.
But Blank was better, but he just hated it. Guy with last name
Yeah, no,
grade above us. He was
really good.
He got second in state. You remember? When we were there, he got second in state, and we.
That's so sad he lost to a freshman, but he was so fucking good.
He didn't care though. Like,
I know.
he,
No, he cared about that, but like he didn't care up until that point.
dude, this person
I know.
told me that they threw it. Like, they just didn't care. Yeah, I saw him 20 minutes before he was supposed to go up, and he was eating a cheeseburger.
I was gonna say,
and he was just like, I'm just like,
Fuck this.
he's like, I just don't want to do this anymore. Like, and what he was
He's
afraid
such a
of.
nice guy.
Yeah, he was one of the best guys in the world that I've ever met. He's such a good guy, but his fear was getting a scholarship if he won.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And he was like top 15 in the state. Like, he was a phenomenal wrestler. Would have gotten like full rides.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then would have felt threatened to like have to take those full rides. Because, like, of course you would. But wrestling in college has got to be one of the craziest things.
Crazy.
I'm glad I did it. I would never do it
I
again.
know somebody who
College?
went to college.
Ever.
Somebody went to college to wrestle.
That's crazy.
You
That
guys know
blows
that.
my mind. Yeah, well, that's post-pod. That's post-pod Productions. Our second YouTube channel coming soon. Where we talk about the real
Subscribe
stuff.
to the
No,
page.
I was gonna say it's on the Patreon.
Yeah, that's on the OnlyFans.
Fans.
yeah, that's where you'll find our
I'll
BTS.
show my feet.
Yeah.
I got
show
I
my
got some
feet.
now. I have an orthopedic appointment on Monday because I got some fucking icky toes.
You got some dirty dogs.
Yeah, some real dirty
Oh,
dogs.
those dogs
Fucking
are
sucks, dude.
barking.
They're not like super bad, just fucking.
What's wrong with your toes?
I
You
have
gotta
ingrown
dry in
toenails.
between your toes, dog.
Nah.
Said you gotta dry in between your toes.
I do.
Wash it between your toes, dog.
It's the nail on this side, and
really?
part of it is because I
Is
like
it growing into it?
a little bit. Yeah, it's like a small ingrown
yeah.
toenail. But it's because my toes.
Subscribe to
smash
the
against
OnlyFans to see eggs.
ingrown toes.
Ingrown toenails. That's
It's
we'll
like my toes smashing my feet.
$5.99 a month.
And no, my second toe definitely like wants to go that way.
Well, since we're all talking about our toes, mine are fairly normal.
That's good.
Except for the alopecia on my
good
toes.
balance.
I got the fucking. I can jump into a
My toes
pool.
aren't that hairy.
I can jump. No, they're not hairy at all. They don't have hair on them.
I'm saying like my feet don't even have a lot of
Oh,
hair.
dude, I just jump into a pool and I just skid across the whole 100 meters.
Why?
Because I'm bald, dude. My aerodynamics are crazy. I just curve my body and it's like a fucking paper airplane.
Torpedo.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
faster
dart
at
in the
swimming
water.
than you. I guarantee you, I'd put that on God. I'd put that on Ja.
Dude, but I bet I have a better dive.
What?
Dude, I'll beat you at the jump for sure. My dive.
You dive? You know how to curve it?
Oh,
I'll bet $1,000
I bet.
along with me beating Evan
I bet
21-0
you're a
in
diver.
ping pong. I'll put that on my life. I'll kill myself. If I
I'll
don't.
beat you at ping pong. And
He will beat you. At
what,
ping
at
pong.
20?
No, he won't! He doesn't know. I'll beat him 21-0. You don't understand. The bet is not that I will beat him. I'm betting that I will beat him 21-0 for a hefty sum. I will.
Have you seen Evan play ping pong?
He doesn't know how to serve underhand. He doesn't know how to do the little, like, put backspin on it. You have no idea. I'm whooping your ass for a hefty sum.
Have you seen him play ping pong?
No.
Okay.
Don't care.
Okay.
21-0.
Okay.
21-0.
Can I get in on this?
Get in on the action!
We'll have to play
I'll
two.
kick your ass for a hefty. I'll kick his ass for you
I'm
for a
not
hefty
playing
sum.
ping pong.
Yeah,
I'm bad at ping pong.
You bet $100 in Evan's name. I'll bet $200, and I'll whoop both your asses for a hefty sum. We can go 50. We can go 30. We can go 20. I don't care.
I got like a pack of gum.
Whatever the
Dude,
maximum
I'll put
amount.
up a pack of gum. 2 packs of
The
gum.
fact that you're not willing to put $100 down shows me how much I'm gonna beat your ass.
No, it's more of just like I don't have that money. I'm fucking broke, bitch.
Oh, I'm broke too, but I'm willing to put $100 on me beating Evan's ass.
I mean,
I wouldn't actually
love
bet 100
Evan,
on the
and I know
21-0.
He's
But I
good
would bet
ping
100 on me
pong, good at ping
beating
pong,
your ass.
but I'm sorry I couldn't put $100 on you. That's just.
You have no idea how good I am.
I've never seen you play ping pong either. I don't know. I can't put $100 on that.
Because I'm not even going back spin. I'm running
I do
top
like
spin.
ping pong.
You're good at ping pong. I've seen you play ping pong.
Evan.
I know you're good.
Evan. You know what we gotta do? We actually just have to go to the place in Bottle Works that you can do ping pong, and then we just explain that the loser pays, and then they'll just give us the equipment, and then we play, and then the loser pays. It's like $5. I'll bet $5 and the beer tab.
You have to pay to get the paddles and the ball?
You have to have a card
Yeah.
on file.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll hand them both our cards. We'll be like, hey, can we go grab a beer first?
Gotcha.
Get a beer,
okay, gotcha.
set it up, hand both cards, and explain to the lady at the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Whoever loses is paying.
I gotcha.
Which will be me.
And they'll have free
Maybe.
drinks.
Ha! Fuck. Because we'll have to check in with the cards and then be like, we'll be back with these. Like, you guys have these, but they also need to have these. So, like, you guys figure it out. I don't know your business. Figure out how to run this.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be an easy negotiation.
I think so, too. Everyone wants to see me whoop your ass in ping pong. It's in front, by the way, I'm letting you know right now, the ping pong table is directly in front of the server's, like, desk. So depending on who's behind that desk, they're just going to be staring at you, getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Whooped. By the way, Abe, expect a phone call.
We should probably record it. This will be good.
This is BTS on OnlyFans. You will see me whoop Evan's ass. You've never seen a fucking like this before. Because it's going down. He will lose.
It's yelling timber.
By a hefty sum.
It's yelling timber.
Yelling timber.
Oh, that's.
Well, that was fun. Did you have fun? I think you had fun.
Yeah, I've been having a good time.
Where's Bottle Works?
Never been to
Is
Bottle
that
Works?
the like hotel?
Like Mass Ave, it's like extended.
Dude, I've
I
stayed
know
in the
it's
Bottle
along
Works
Mass
Hotel.
Ave.
It's on Mass
super
Ave.
nice.
It's a district.
Look at
It's
the
like a
pictures.
2-mile district.
I did not know that.
It's
It's,
the old Coca-Cola factory.
Yes, so I've looked up
Yeah.
the building. I've gone on their website and read about it.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, you'll never be able to stay in the hotel though, because I stayed in the hotel, and then.
But you'll never be able to stay.
Well, I guess if you want to, it seems a little it seems facetious to like try to stay there because it won New York Times best hotel in America, and then the prices went from $350 a night to like $750, $850, $900 a night.
I was gonna say when I looked, I was like,
So
I
for
mean,
you
it'd be
to-
cool, but like especially living in Indiana, like no, I'm not gonna.
To drive
Or
30
go for
minutes.
like a drink and a meal or something.
So like, I
Yeah.
don't know, is it like restaurants?
$6
Yeah.
Jaeger
There's like a
shots.
whole kind of market area where there's a bunch of like booth style restaurants, you know.
Okay.
I'll never forget because I took 2 of them.
So
Of
there's all kinds
$6
of
little
crazy
Jaeger
options.
shot bottles in the mini bar. So I spent $12 on Jaeger and I got 2 shots. But hey,
Jaeger's good. How do you like Jaeger?
we should have got Jaeger. Why weren't we doing Jaeger bombs?
I
I would have done.
hate liquor.
I would have done
I
100 Jaeger bombs
love
and had.
Jaeger.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so nasty,
It's so
but that's what I love about it.
That's weird.
I fucking told
It's
you.
weird.
We should have done Malort shots. He would have fucking done
No.
one.
Hey,
Malort?
Oh fuck no! I'm not gonna drink Malort. Hell no!
Thank you.
What'd you just say
Hell
out
no.
loud?
I've never drank it.
Try it.
I've read about
No,
it, and
I
that's
feel like we
all
should
I
have.
need to know. It was literally like
It's so much fun.
so. It was made during Prohibition,
I know what it is.
Terrible.
and they told them it was like medicine, and the cops. It tasted so bad that the cops believed them that it was just medicine and not like to actually get people drunk. Like because it tastes so bad, who would drink this to like get drunk? People fucking did it, and now it's was it? Where is it? The drink of?
Is that
Chicago.
the story? That's
Chicago, yeah.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
It's yeah.
Yeah, they. My family started a tradition this last Christmas where we all take a shot of Malort.
God no.
My
Those
entire
are all
family.
Kinky? What is that? That's crazy.
Me, my girlfriend, J.A.K, his girlfriend, Tyler, his wife, and both of my parents, every year, take a shot of Malort.
Why?
It's fun.
It's like stabbing yourself every
It's
year.
a memory. It's like a goofy, like, I don't know.
So you
It's
don't
like,
even drink it because
Malort
it's good.
shots.
You drink it.
Oh, of
because
course you don't
the
drink it because it's
irony
good.
of
Who the fuck's
drinking
drinking Malort because it's good? It's not good. It's
You're
gross.
drinking it for the irony of like it's so fucking bad we're drinking it.
Yes.
That's fucked. Couldn't be me.
We
This
should have
is
done it tonight.
all like-
You tell me it's not good content? 3 of us taking a shot of Malort? That's
Hell
content.
no. I do
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bomb and beer.
Should have done Jaeger bombs. I
We
like
hit
Red
the
Bull.
pause and go to the liquor store.
Yes, we can.
Isn't there one like right around the corner?
Yeah, it's right there.
Like,
We walked to it earlier today.
It's like a little fun journey.
Let's press pause and we'll be back with Jaeger and Red Bulls.
No, I mean, hear me out though. Beer, really.
He has
Or
beer.
Havers
no?
beer.
Jaeger bomb. Like,
Press
Jaeger
pause.
and- No, we're not.
Let's roll.
No Jaeger bombs
Even
tonight.
if
We
we
will
leave,
do
we'll just
Jaeger
roll.
bombs.
Oh, yeah, I
We'll
forgot.
do them.
Because I can easily just have... I forgot I live like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
I can literally just have
I
Annabelle
live
come
a
get me.
fucking a good minute and can't
Yeah.
see because
You're
I
like a
have
f-
old man eyes.
Yeah, I forgot about your whole fucking hating driving in the night thing.
Yeah,
Sucks
it does
being-
suck.
That's a bummer.
Dude, I literally like my fucking knees are busted. My lungs suck.
There you go, baby.
I can't see at night. Like I'm basically like an old man already. Like this just it's
Yeah, you
ass.
can't walk and you can't drive. I feel like you're crippled.
You at the limber age of what?
I'm sorry.
25? 25?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
July.
July. You turned 26 in July?
Yeah.
Damn, I turned 26 in May. I thought I was definitely like on the older end of our grade.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm on the older end. Like.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, you're on the older end and you're 2 months.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what 26 is like. You have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been dating? I shouldn't have said right, because what if I was wrong? That would have been like a weird thing.
2 years.
2
For
years?
Over 2 years. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you know who I'm dating.
Well done.
From Broccoli.
Our anniversary, so we like had our first date and then like actually talked about it a few weeks later, and we like decided which one was gonna be our anniversary, and it was like 9/11 or something else, and we picked 9/11 to never forget.
Never forget.
Because you'll never forget.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good way to remember 9/11.
Yeah.
That's a bold choice.
Well, it's like
It's
how
not that
how
bold.
can you forget? Like people forget anniversaries
Never
and stuff.
forget.
But,
You'll
like,
never forget.
We were 4th of July until my fucking nephew was born on that day. So
just let him steal all the thunder.
yeah, I think
Fucked up,
I think it's worth it.
dude, bro, fuck kids.
So then we
I
actually
hate
figured
kids.
out when we started dating, and it was like June 22nd or something. I need to look it up. I have it on my calendar.
I'll take 8 kids.
Not that hot of a
kids.
take. Not even
You
cool.
hate kids?
No,
Dude,
okay.
kids? Nah, kids are easy. Kids
I
are
can
simple.
like put up with them.
They're fun.
No, dude. I don't have the attention span for it. Like, hey, oh, watch this. Fucking like spin in a circle. It's like, oh yeah.
Oh no, this
Cool.
one's still very
Yeah.
small. He doesn't do tricks.
He doesn't do
Exactly.
tricks.
He's like,
He just like goes
You know
on.
how to sit.
like it just.
But he looks at you and he's
Just
your
like-
and he's like partially yours. It is different. You have to understand. Like it, I wouldn't give a fuck about it if
Okay.
it was like
Okay.
I would never introduce you to this kid and be like, look at him, look at how crazy the shit he's doing is. But like
Dude,
for him,
flip
for
already.
him to be related to me and like that first time he looks at you and like does a smile and tilts, it is cute. And you're like, oh, this is like,
I
this
mean,
is
yeah, like,
just a
they're
little
cute.
dude that I'm gonna like see grow
They're
up.
cute. Like, dude.
So yeah, they
dumb.
only matter if they're
They're
yours. You don't
so,
have to
they're so
give a shit.
dumb.
They are dumb. Part of what's fun about it. Cause yeah, like
It's like watching a
Some
baby
kids are
giraffe,
dumb.
but like its whole life.
the most 8-month-old kids are dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. I will agree with that. I'll
Yeah,
sign
I
up
mean,
for that.
Most can't even talk it. 8
I'm
months is
still
like
dumb.
right when they're.
This one
trying to
hasn't.
speak, right?
This one hasn't even said Dada yet. Like this one hasn't.
It's like I think
Yeah.
it's like a year. I could
Yeah,
be,
like,
I could be completely
That's like
off on
ballpark. You know, like 9 months is when they're, I think, hypothetically maybe starting to make noises.
They're making noises now, but it's just noise. It's like a lot of.
Well, yeah.
It's like I wouldn't be shocked within the next month if we get the first like Dada.
Yeah.
Because
And they'd be like, "What's up, Luke?"
my brother is
In,
straight
like,
up
2
just
months.
like grabbing it by the face and being like, "Say Dada, you fucking piece of shit. Say it."
I heard that's really effective, actually.
Yeah. It's good for the long-term health of the baby,
Yeah.
for sure.
There was a J.A.K. for the pod listeners. Doesn't do that. That'd be nuts.
I think if you
They're
shake them,
good
it actually
parents.
helps.
Fucking, I had to take home a baby for a health class in high school. I took my baby to the gym and put him on the bench. He got
Grinding.
he got to put up some weight.
He was
Well,
just
talking
chugging
about-
double. You were spotting
I
this
remember
baby.
I went somewhere and got him a Black and Mild.
Yeah.
So just have a picture of the little baby doll. It's just Black and Mild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start them young. Start them young.
It's like, this is how you split the rock. Just run the fingernail down.
That's a hot take, bro. Like, fucking.
I want my kids to roll.
That shit, like, health classes should be mandatory. Babies can't drink water. They'll kill them.
What?
Yeah, dude,
What?
it's-
What do you mean? I guess I've never
Okay.
seen a baby drink water, but that's crazy.
Yeah,
What do you
how
mean?
often do you see a baby with a bottle
And then people are
of
like,
Dasani?
drinking milk's weird. It's like, what do you mean? That's like the only thing keeping us alive here.
Well, they drink titty milk.
Dude, it's milk. Milk is, dude, it's top tier.
Up to
And
6
milk
months. They cannot drink
can't
water.
drink water.
Yeah, they've just started introducing water into Donovan's diet. He's 9 months. They've just started like giving him like a couple ounces of water.
What?
Crazy.
That seems crazy to me. Why?
They'll drown.
They'll drown in their own
It's
water.
too much water.
Too much water.
Their little bodies can't take it.
They don't drown in milk?
So, no, so the milk isn't all water. It's a
Milk.
lot of, it's like the nutrients they
What,
need.
titty milk?
So
So
they,
you
they
can't drown
well,
in
no,
that?
they're absorbing that, and then the rest is the liquid. I like.
Evan, go to Google.
Have
Jesus
you ever
Christ.
drank like a protein shake?
Sure.
Like, do you feel like you shit out the entire protein shake?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not. That's not
Terrible examples.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I
bad,
do.
my bad.
I feel like I shit more
Well, yeah.
than the protein.
It's like
Eventually, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Do you feel the same drinking milk and water? Like,
You want to
What do you mean? Like, do you shit right after drinking milk?
No, like
I usually do, but I'm slightly less
Really?
lactose intolerant.
when I drink a bunch of water, like it just makes me want to.
But I love milk.
If I drink too much water, like too fast,
2%?
I want to throw up.
2%.
Oh,
I'll chug like a full shaker bottle full of milk.
You a 2% boy? Or you go whole?
2%.
Whole
2%.
milk.
2%.
Whole milk. All the
I'll
way.
go whole if I'm going chocolate.
I went whole.
I'll go whole.
Because it's got a
2%
little.
through and through.
It's got a little extra fat,
It's a treat.
and then just once you get like a little bit creamier of milk, like you just can't go back. It's like 2% to me is like skim to you.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah, I just rock the 2%.
I drink 2%, and it's like I can't like that. It's like watery,
Well, okay, yeah. Damn.
Last
You
week-
just be pounding
which is
like,
fucked up. You can get.
glasses of whole milk.
I know. Oh, when I drink protein, yes,
Oh yeah, he's getting bulk.
I try.
HR
Is
at
it
the
bulk
gym.
up season?
It's always bulking season.
It's always. Isn't that not how it works?
It is if you're not fucking competing and shit.
Yeah,
You just want to get
if you're not a
fucking.
loser.
You're just trying to get ripped.
I don't even want to get ripped, dude. I just want to get fucking
Big as
beefy.
fuck.
I get it, dude. His 40-yard dash is definitely faster than mine.
Hell,
That's just the way it is.
I can't run.
Dude, if we were to wrestle right now, there's no way in hell you wouldn't beat me. You're definitely stronger than me.
That's like legs
Run
though.
and
I can run
strength.
really good legs.
You got legs.
Yeah,
You could easily put a leg in.
yeah. I put up
Damn.
some big squats. I can't lie.
There's no way. I have to go for the Jake Jans headlock.
I'm not gonna lie.
That'd
The
be my
headlock.
move. I just have to go for the headlock. And
The
if I
headlock,
hit it, then it's
yeah.
game. If I don't, I lose. Because you're just
Bro,
gonna grab my
literally,
leg.
fucking like, there was some meet where we got to like the semifinals. It was a team wrestling thing, and I was the last match. You know, dude, the first period, this kid fucking was like yopping my ass. And
Yeah.
then fucking second period, yeah, just like had an opportunity, fucking threw him in a headlock, pinned him.
Yeah.
And we went down to like the 6th criteria because we tied in points. And they won because we gave up more forfeits than they did. So they,
Yeah, we had a small team.
But that moment of
Damn,
like,
that sucks.
the moment of getting the pin to like tie, like that shit was nutty. And it was because of good old reliable.
It's a Hail Mary. It's what you do.
Dude, like,
Because if you
I wasn't gonna
fuck the
beat him.
headlock,
I wasn't gonna beat him.
Yeah, if you fuck the headlock, it's game.
Yeah, he gave
If
it
you
to
hit
me.
it, yeah.
Fucking gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the only
So
way
what,
to do
did
it.
he tap?
No.
No,
he
you
pinned
get
him.
pinned.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, it's just, like, it's the easiest, like, throw that you can do, but their legs have to be, like, set in a certain way if you, like, get it. Because if they're in front of it, you'll never
You
get
grab
it.
their head and their arm.
Yeah, so if
And
they're...
pull them over you.
And, like, we're always
Okay,
taught to,
yeah.
like, just get as in front of it as you can because they'll never have the leverage to, like, throw you as long as you're in front of them. But if it comes down to it, you just chuck that bitch and you see what happens.
Dude, you know what's crazy? The only real fight I've ever been in was with you, and I put you in a headlock, and then you threw me.
Probably because he was in front of it.
In eighth
Eighth
grade?
grade? Yeah.
In eighth
You broke
grade.
up me and Campbell's fight, dude. That was fucked up. You should
Sorry.
have let it happen. You should have let it happen. That's fucked up.
I know now.
Which, dude, so it was fucked up because Campbell and I think there was only like a couple punches. Like it wasn't even anything.
Just 8th graders.
No, I don't even remember. It was like some petty shit. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
even-
So it was the
That
Gaddafi
was-
thing where you'd stick a stick up somebody's butt, and he had been doing it to people. So
Yeah.
I did it to him. He got mad, and then
course it was
we
you
were like
guys in
throwing
8th grade.
sticks at each other, and then just like went to fight, and then
Yeah, I was like,
Evan got between us. It was fucked up, man. But like we really didn't even like maybe a punch each way, and like split up because Evan fucking.
yeah.
And that to Evan's only fight.
Yeah, the teachers
No.
ran over, and we're like, "Huh?"
Who's busting up
Like-
a fight?
Like
I
some
wasn't
lady
talking
in the
about
church parking lot called and said that we were like rolling all around on the ground fighting.
Whoa.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so it was like, dude, it wasn't even fucking. Oh, it was so stupid. Got suspended for 3 days, and then they
Never
let me
fought.
make everything
Wish I
up.
would have
So
fought. That
they
would've
just
been
they
cool.
gave me a 3-day vacation.
Yeah.
It's kind of dope, honestly.
Oh, yeah, they should have suspended me. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get in trouble when we changed Wikipedia?
No, I wasn't. No,
Fuck,
a
man,
victim
that
of
was
that.
legendary.
That was hilarious, though.
You guys did what?
We changed a bunch of stuff on Wikipedia, and then the next year, the grade below us did the same thing. And then so Wikipedia sent an email to the school saying, we're banning you from making changes to Wikipedia. Here's a list of all the changes you've made and why we're banning you.
Oh
It was
my
just stupid
God,
dumb
it's
shit.
so fried.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's funny as fuck.
You're a little troublemaker.
Dude, that...
Mason got in a lot of trouble because our teacher was very upset that they wrote Jesus with with a lowercase j. It was Captain Chuck Norris and Jesus on the puss flower.
And they weren't even mad about the puss flower, they were mad about the lowercase j. Yeah. If you're gonna talk about our Jesus,
yeah, the dude,
fucking a puss flower.
She was like, it's Chuck Norris and Jesus with a lowercase j.
Just gripping a pencil.
I'm glad that's what you're upset about.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember getting pulled into the hall or like reading it and being like, "Did you know about this?" And I was like, "I don't know."
I wrote something about farmers in the South would do some stuff with the soil and fertilize it with their special seed.
It's a move.
For better crop yield.
Just classic, like 7th grade.
Really? The Wikipedia was like, "Yeah, your
Have you guys
school
ever
is cut
looked
off."
back at like old Facebook messages before?
No.
I don't have a Facebook.
I literally just like opened Facebook one day and I was like just curious. I was like scrolling through like people I had messaged. I was like, I don't know who the
2014.
fuck these people are.
Dude,
And
I
I was just
tell
like
you.
reading shit.
Man.
I was like, God damn, I was fucking cringe as shit.
I do remember
Dude,
like
that's Twitter for me.
2013,
Yeah,
2014,
definitely.
like
X.
Luke would like, I was a thirsty little boy. I was just slurping up all of everything I could get hold of. Little bald 12-year-old, like just trying, really reaching out every branch he could get. And I just think about those days, and I'm like, oh my god! Like, thank God I deleted that Facebook in like 2014, and I have not had any social media. Jesus,
Excuse me.
since then, Evan just died. That'll be BTS.
I was so big. Yeah, no, wasn't really thirsting around on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I was. So it was this little sicko to my left.
I was definitely on Facebook.
Oh
They
yeah.
had games.
AIM, baby.
Uh,
AIM got
briefly-
nasty.
Briefly. on AIM.
AIM got nasty.
You know what Kick is?
Oh, Kick.
Kick.
Kick got nasty.
You know
Kick
what
course.
Kick is?
Everybody knows what
Kick was the
Kick is.
was the dirty kids. They were looking at 50-50 on Reddit.
I have no idea what
Kick was. I was on AIM, dog. I was looking up videos of dead people.
What was the like? Do you guys remember all the like little?
I guarantee you had 36 jokes for sick and twisted kids.
The like fucking little flash games online.
Addicting
They're
games,
just like,
dude.
no,
Addicting buddy.
No, not like that
Adobe
shit.
Flash.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Like fucking no, I can't think of how to describe it. Like online, essentially like Club
Snake.
Penguin type games.
Yeah, Club Penguin.
Africa.
Oh, I miss Pop Drop.
What was the one where you
honestly,
get-
that's
They're
the one
taking
I
the
gen-
server down. They're like this, like it just
It breaks
happened
my
to a
heart,
server or
dude.
something.
What are you? What was the one where you'd buy the guy? Like you'd buy a
Red
stuffed
Kings.
animal.
Doesn't sound good.
You buy well, it was like a stuffed animal.
It's a Webkins, dude.
It's a Webkins.
Yes, I have a
nice.
Webkins still.
You have a Webkins
Yeah,
still?
it's a little panda.
Still?
Still, yeah.
Like,
I
do
don't
you
play the
keep up?
game. No,
Okay.
no. I have.
Like every day, he's probably dying.
He's probably dead.
Yeah, he's died.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
Hey,
you have
R.I.P.
to. I'm pretty sure you have to
What's his
buy
name?
a new one every year.
No, you can just feed him online.
Well, like to keep your
You just
account,
keep 'em alive.
I think you had to buy.
Oh,
it every year.
that was the deal.
Yeah.
Dude,
Let's buy
that's
a
why
new
Nintendo
Webkins.
Dogs was better.
Yeah, well, I
Different
wonder
games.
why. Like, I know, like, Annabelle has, like, such an intense obsession with the Squishmallows.
I don't. Yeah.
And I wonder what that is.
Surprise.
See, okay, I kind of get it because there's other like little stuff I like to collect. So it's like, I mean, it's just like something you're interested in, but like instead of like
It's just
And
a
they're
pillow.
hobby
useful in a
or,
sense.
like, something.
What?
So they're useful in a sense too. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, they are comfy pillows.
You can make money with them too.
They're cozy.
There's a resell. Yeah, like it's like a shoe type thing. Like where you can resell them.
Like I got the
I'm not kidding,
Charmander
there's exclusive Squishmallow.
I was gonna say when we were at Kings Island,
Yeah.
there was an exclusive
bro.
Kings Island Squishmallow,
And you can buy
and
it
she
and
like
sell 'em.
lost her fucking mind. Like I mean, like it is like like grabs it and runs to the cash register and is like, take my money, and it's like $45, and it's a
Who
pillow.
gives a fuck? $45.
Who gives a fuck? It's a
That's a
pushmallow.
It's a
Squishmallow.
Squishmallow.
Yeah, dude. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. I'm glad that she has it as a hobby. She likes collecting them and like setting them up for the season. Like she puts up all the yellow ones in the summer, and like
That's dope.
puts up all the like red and green ones up in the winter time.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Bring it.
There was an article that said like younger generations aren't like so much preparing for retirement because they really don't believe the American dream that's like been sold to them. Like, would you guys agree with that? Like,
Good topic.
people are more focused now on kind of like enjoying they're not really worried about spending money because like they're trying to enjoy their time. Yeah.
Dude, the present.
How do you feel about that, Evan?
Like,
First of all, give me another.
Well, I don't agree that
Give me
the
a swig of
American
that whiskey.
dream is dead, but I do think that it's an accurate representation of a lot of the
mental
current
state.
mindset. Yeah, not that that's like a good thing.
oh no, I don't think it's a good thing either. I think it's fucked.
Here's where I'm at.
Sure.
I am so afraid to fucking get old
Why?
because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Are you kidding me? I'm nowhere close to knowing what I'm doing.
I mean, I still feel like a kid. I'm not
Sure.
like, necessarily scared to get old. I know at some point, like, dude, when I don't know, I can't really like have somebody take care of me.
Yeah, but don't you think like I just have this vision that future me will have it all figured out, and I'm still current me, and
Yeah,
I
you gotta get
don't.
over that
I was
first.
gonna say I don't think anybody ever.
There's too many.
Everybody's always
Unknowns.
just kind of fucking.
So let me
Like,
use this
dude, do you
as
think
example.
fucking Joe Biden knows what he's doing half the time? Fuck no. He's
Yeah,
the president of the
no,
United States.
He's not a
Like,
good example of the average.
That's
like,
even though the average of it, like, you think he has it figured out? Like, he's literally the leader of the free world.
He's got to the highest position.
essentially in
Look
the
at him.
world.
yeah, no
How
shit, he doesn't have it
present
figured
is he?
out.
And,
He's asleep at the wheel. He's old. Get him a fucking break.
Dude, yeah,
He's
if
tired.
he was your grandpa, you'd be like, "Give me the keys." Give
Yeah,
me
but
the
like
keys.
me, I just view like so for example, me and Annabelle just signed a 5-year lease on our house. So we are going to live in that house, paying rent for 5 years, no matter what. No matter what. And so I won't own a house until at the earliest I'm 31.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me. Because my older brother's 31, and he like lives in a house that he owns. He pays a lease on. But I guess that's before the whole housing market.
Do you know there are 4 times as many empty homes as homeless people in the United States?
Yeah, I knew something along that lines. 4 times.
4 times as many.
Hey, call me
I
the
think-
president.
It's
But
I mean, this
Put 'em
could
in
be
those
outdated by like a year or two, but it was like 50,000-ish homeless people and then 200,000 empty homes. I don't know if it's necessarily like homes or like apartments.
where would you? We do
Where's
not.
the disconnect?
We do not have to get this too deep, but just out of genuine curiosity, where would you consider yourself on the spectrum, if you don't mind answering?
Oh, very left.
Like socialist?
Or
Left. I definitely.
Because I am
acoustic for sure.
I am a part of the socialist party.
Yeah.
Like I subscribe to it. Like, and I've met Killer Mike at an
You got the
NAACP
newsletter?
function.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
honestly,
get the newsletter.
I would identify like as a communist, but
Yeah.
I know that part of being a communist is reading like actual literature and theory of like economics, and I have not put in the work to do the reading. So like I'm a
what
socialist.
reading is
It's
it
like
supposed to be?
Marx and Engels, like the theory of labor value.
Marxism, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm quite opposed to communism.
Boo.
I don't subscribe to
Most of that, yeah.
having a ruling class Yeah, I don't want a ruling class.
Okay, so would you like agree that like we live in like essentially an oligarchy in the United States? Like it's run by money. It's run by a few wealthy people.
I wouldn't call it an oligarchy.
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 You're gonna lose this argument.
No,
I'm just curious.
No, I know the argument that there's no room for the competition. And there's so few large companies doing every.
I mean, dude, it's
work.
like Amazon's literally buying out everything.
I also
like,
just
they
imagine
bought out like BetterHelp, which is
imagine
like,
making a
mental
new
health.
technology right now. How would you ever get off the ground? Without a
I
major
think
tech
there
corporation
were
like Apple or like
some-
ChatGPT just stomping
Yeah, at
you to
this
the
point,
fucking ground. We've
Things
lost.
like it's like even
don't
like all
think so.
food brands. All
Imagine
food
starting a
brands,
new fast food company. Like, imagine trying to compete with McDonald's.
There's
They
a
will
there's a
torture
goofy
you.
image you can look up sometime that is like companies that own all the companies, and it's literally like 8 different companies own every food brand that you
You're
see
right.
in the store.
Right.
Hardee's bought
Yeah,
Burger
really.
King. Think about that.
What was it?
Yeah, that's cool.
You know the KFC.
But to think you can't open
KFC
a
Taco
fast
Bell?
food
It's because they were the same company.
restaurant.
it was
is
cheaper
wrong.
to buy them and put Pepsi in that store.
Long John
Than
Silver's,
to get
Taco Bell,
into the
KFC,
market.
same company.
Pepsi literally could not compete with Coke.
You get a fish taco.
Pepsi could not compete with Coke, so they made the KFC Taco Bells and sold Pepsi out of those.
I'm very aware of how monopolized it's become. I think there were laws in place, and I think there still are laws.
There are
in
still
place
laws
that
in
don't
place, but $1
obviate-
billion speaks larger than
All right,
than
who's your
anything else.
least favorite president?
Oh, that's a tough question.
I
Well-
know pretty easily.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ronald Reagan's my least favorite president. Even though I heard
That's
Nancy
good.
gave some good sloppy toppy
Yeah.
back in the day.
She was the
She was the tits. Nancy Reagan, shout out to you for cheating on the.
So where would you identify politically?
Yeah, where would you identify?
I generally
politically?
don't. I take
You didn't say
I'm
oligarchy.
politically
oligopoly
conservative,
is a fun
but
word,
I'm politically.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about it. I don't want to say.
No,
it.
I purposely don't identify with the side because
Which is good,
No,
because if you
that's fair,
don't
yeah.
if you don't care about, which by the way is fine. If you don't care about the research of it, then you just
Well, I'm familiar with the stances of both parties, but I don't believe that
libertarian.
everybody
yeah.
on like the
Are you,
left
Evan, are you libertarian?
agrees. In what sense do you mean?
I feel like you're a libertarian. It's just the vibe I get.
There you go, Evan. Taking free
Uh,
handouts.
I've identified as liberal before, for sure.
No, not liberal.
Okay.
Libertarian. That's like
Okay, I don't know the difference. No, I don't know.
Like no
I-
go- like
I assumed
government.
They were the same thing.
no government, essentially. Like not anarchy, but like
Oh, a libertarian
Yeah,
is
like-
a whole like party
government has no say
for
in like shit I do.
individualism. No, I don't believe that there shouldn't be a government.
I don't honestly. I'd have to look more to libertarian. I just can't. It's just so like they don't want like well, at least one of the things I always see is they talk about like marriage age laws, and they think they're kind of bunk.
They should be lowered.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, that's for sure, Evan.
That's wild.
Oh, that rocks. That rocks. You put me on a fucking tee. There's
You
nothing
know,
else.
crucify me if I'm wrong.
You put me on a
Yeah,
tee,
no, I
boy.
don't.
They're like, I just know that
I
they're
know
very-
no one in the
13-year-olds
possible
shouldn't be able to get
world.
married.
They're
Things that
very
you do.
anti-government, like what the government can have and like interfere with in your life.
Right.
So like obviously the government's still there and like does like roads and stuff.
I think I think the government is misguided and misfocused
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just money, dude. Like the fucking people, they get like
And
it's like a
bought.
$200,000 a year salary, but they're all millionaires.
Yeah, they're all bought.
Yeah, like
Well, a lot of them are bought.
Most of them were bought.
Almost every. I don't think that there's not a single one who isn't bought.
Dude, we should talk about this. Have you guys fucking heard the Tom McDonald Ben Shapiro track?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Oh my god, it's so good. It
Look
freaking
it
bangs.
Look it up.
Okay, I'll look it up.
He's fucking Canadian.
Can you pull it
He's not even an American.
I don't. You know how to get it to YouTube quicker.
It's just like, do you think he saw just like the grift? It was like, I can take this money.
Yeah. It's a yarmulke, bro.
They like released Trump's like spending on his lawyers. Like he spent fucking millions of dollars in campaign funds on legal fees.
Matters.
It's just like they just give them money. They just say the wildest shit and then they give them money. Like it's that easy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
It's amazing. It's all about connections and who you know.
There was some black girl who made like a post about how she came out to conservative to her parents or something, and they kicked her out, and a bunch of people donated money, and then like, she used it to go to college and or like towards her tuition, and then it came out like it was completely made up. She was just taking advantage of them.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? Luke assumed last podcast that I voted for Trump.
We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. Wow.
From Benny.
Okay.
Oh, so you know what I was talking... Okay, you wanted to review it? Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to...
You review Ben Shapiro's verse on that song.
Heat. Absolute fire.
Bars.
Pure heat.
Straight bars.
Head to toe. Yeah, I agree.
Nothing but bars.
Yarmulke, homie, no cap.
Like, I'm not... That's kind of good. Like,
This is not blood. This is not a WAP. It is a yarmulke, homie, no cap. Bars. Jewish Benny Shapiro.
So is that AI or is that actually...
No, that's Ben Shapiro.
That's really Benny.
That's real life
That's
Ben Shapiro
wild.
advertising it. I saw Brett Cooper advertise it on the comment section. Ben Shapiro, spitting fire
Bars.
at the Daily Wire.
Bars.
Yeah.
Just with his paper.
Yeah, dude. Daily Wire Benny, dude. Just with the thinnest sheets of paper. And the angriest of voices. I get self-conscious that my voice is high-pitched. And then I listen to Ben Shapiro. And it's like, whoa.
I'm good.
I'm good, dude. My voice is deep.
I'm fine.
Dude, somebody literally, like, a couple weeks before this came out, like, made a video pretending to be Ben Shapiro and rapping.
Well, he did the WAP thing.
I think I remember that, but, like, I don't know. It was somebody else, like, making fun of him. But then, like, yeah, a couple weeks
I saw a video of, this is what you're talking about. I saw a video of someone doing Ben reacting to a song, and he's like, it was like a Megan Thee Stallion song, and he was like, it was the Metro Boomin tag, and he was like, if this young Metro is familiar with you, then there's no intent that he would have to shoot you. But if he does not know you, and he certainly does not trust you, then he will shoot you. So there's a villain on the streets, and we need the cops to go after this man. It's the best.
Damn, young Metro.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Anything.
Ugh. What kind of music do you listen to?
Radio
Day-to-day basis.
Or Spotify.
What playlist
From
are you
the
running?
Wind.
It's literally called All Music, and it has, like, 2,700 songs.
Whoa.
Shuffle through that.
Did you make it or find it?
I made it.
Oh, what a legend.
Well, it's just, like, music.
So it's just his like songs. It's
Yeah.
like all songs.
It's 162 hours and 44 minutes.
What's a song you've been jamming? What's an artist you've been jamming?
Nobody really recently. I mean, Tame Impala always.
Yeah, Tame Impala does rock.
There's a band called Automatic. They opened for Tame Impala. They're really good. It's like.
Do you listen to any Black Country New Road?
What?
I'd recommend them a lot. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
It's a band I like a ton.
Okay.
And it's like I liked like Tame Impala and Arcade Fire for a lot of my life. Like It's
They do
in
rock.
that vein. They do rock.
Okay.
They bang.
Oh, fucking Thundercat, dude.
Thunder, dude.
Dude, fucking. Woo!
You're speaking way more to get into like, yeah, dude.
That
You'll
shit's
like
sexy.
it. I'll
Oh,
send
man.
you an album.
It's fire.
Do you guys like Scaring the Hose?
Huh?
Generally?
Yeah, well, it's an album name.
Oh.
It is J.A.K Mafia and Danny Brown. They dropped a collab album.
I haven't listened to it, I don't think.
Well, J.A.K Mafia and Thundercat released a duo album, so that's why. That's how I
Fire?
got there.
That's.
Is it fire?
There's a song, it's like Bruno Mars and Thundercat.
Yeah, it's fire. It was nominated for Album of the Year.
After
But
last-
Michael won, which is Killer Mike from Run the Jewels.
Dude, you know what me and
Are you
Michael
familiar
were
with
talking about?
Sorry, real quick. I need to bring this up. Are you familiar with Killer Mike?
I know, Killer Mike.
He gave a really powerful speech after George Floyd, and he is one half of the rap group Run the Jewels. He's actively involved in politics.
I know the name Killer Mike.
Okay, I met him
Mm.
in Chicago at an NAACP meeting, and then found out that his aunt is the founder of the NAACP.
That's
Because I
wild.
sat at a bar with him, and he was just like, what's up? And I was like, we had both gotten our shots, because me and him, like, took a shot together. He delivered our shots, and I just, like, looked at him and was like, are you Killer Mike? And then, like, me and him talked for a minute, and he was like, yeah, I'm here, my aunt's the founder of the NAACP, like, I care about the community. And I was like, it's insane. Like, I've known that you care about it. I literally have Run the Jewels 4 at my house in vinyl. Like, this is insane. And then we took a shot together, and then I just, like, walked away. It was just like, this is, like, the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. Like, I just, like, met a rapper at a bar. The only other rapper I've ever met is Freddie Gibbs. But
That's dope too.
love Freddie Gibbs.
I don't know if I've met a rapper like that.
I also met Jack Harlow, but that was before What's Poppin' came out, so that didn't matter.
You met him?
Yeah, well, I told you we went to Hi-Fi. It's a max
I never
cap.
saw him, but
It's a max cap of 100 people. He just there was no backstage. You just walk off the stage. He just walked through the audience. I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he was like, "Just gonna grab a drink and then probably head out of here." I was like, "All right, Jack Harlow." And then
That's lit.
5 months later, What's Poppin' dropped, and now I'm not meeting Jack Harlow. That's for sure. I'm sure he doesn't remember me.
You should have fucking freestyled. Yo, Jack Harlow.
Yo, Jack Harlow, you remember me? You remember your OGs? I saw you before What's Poppin'. Well, no, it was just because Riley came down. Riley knew him. I didn't even know him. Riley was like, there's this guy I like from Cincy. He's, from Louisville. He's like, he's from Louisville, and he's coming down, and let's watch him. I was like, all right, deal.
Dude, you know what I think? Like, in a weird way,
Me and Jack Harlow are siblings, I agree.
I think so.
Sorry.
Could be.
Be sick. We were triplets. They didn't win 3.
Alright, I've been stuck on this plot, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I think in a weird way, I think
We
that
should kiss?
all...
Okay.
How'd
I mean,
you done?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
if you say so. I mean, if you insist. Okay, what is it?
What's
Come
the
on, spit
thought?
it out.
What's the
Come on.
thought?
Tell us already.
Okay. So, right, like, I think in a weird way,
No, I won't take my
how
pants
much
off.
hate that Trump gets
Oh my god!
will,
Dude,
Repel
no.
him
Yeah,
to the
he's gonna
office.
win because of it. It's fucking stupid. They won't leave him alone, and then people gobble it up, and then fucking.
Alright.
He's gonna win.
Ugh. I hope not.
I hope not too, but dude, it's just fucked. It's fucking 2 senile old men.
It is crazy.
It is.
It's crazy how there's only 2 options, which gets to the
Rand
thing
Paul.
I'm really against, which is the 2-party system.
Oh yeah, no, 2-party.
Not even
system.
Rand Paul. Let's get Ron Paul back.
They've
Put him back in
literally,
office.
Made a system where it's damn near impossible
right.
for a third party to win because you have to obtain a certain percentage of the vote for a certain number of election
the
cycles.
parties are.
I'd take
bullshit.
Yang
And
for
then you get
president,
federal
and
funding.
he doesn't know what the fuck's going on either.
The
But I'd take
party-
Yang.
The parties are so bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a party.
We don't have any real different political representation.
Evan, be careful,
the
but you know what
parties
you're
are
speaking like? You're speaking like a socialist.
The parties are we
There's
don't
big
have
difference.
we don't have a representative like actual representative democracy. Like it's not. Or
Everyone, you can run for president tomorrow. Everyone in the entire world can run for president. Whoever
you
wins
have to be
does it.
35 and American.
I'm talking about in the world that I want to live
Oh.
in. I'd say 26 and up. Sure. I don't know. Change it. Lower it. Because what we end up with is 80-year-old presidents because you
What
have
we
to
end
give
up
a
with
day
is
government.
Andrew Tate for president. We'd end up with Andrew Tate for president. How would that make you feel, Luke?
I think that Andrew Tate's audience is below the age of 18, so I don't think that would happen.
Oh, I thought you just said anybody could vote.
No one can vote. I'm saying, oh yeah, you need to at least be 18 to vote. I think you should be 21 to vote and have to submit an amount of articles about actual fact that you've read.
It's so fucking like this sounds so bad, but like,
In order
so
to
I
vote.
literally like my job is just reading complaints that people like send in. Like I knew America's education system was bad. It's bad, like really bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the amount of people who are literally just like illiterate and like sure they can get by, but like our education system sucks. And like these are the people who are making decisions. And like it's so fucking hard because it's like you can't just say you don't get a say. Like half these people just like don't even know what's going on, and then they just still have the same say as everyone else.
Yeah, there shouldn't be an option to just vote for a whole party.
Yeah,
we need more than two parties for sure. Like,
yeah, well, we definitely need more because independent's never going to win because it's like it's a sum all be all for like everyone that doesn't fall on this one side of a coin, and right now either side isn't doing anything for the public. I mean,
the Green Party's been around forever, and they still can't even get like seriously into a race.
I think their highest they've ever got was 14%. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they got 14% of votes.
Shocked if it was that high.
Yeah, they just don't get votes.
Yeah.
And, but it's crazy that we went from a time where a president got canceled for going, hi-ya, really loud, to like now what Donald Trump's doing.
Oh, fuck.
Howard Dean.
Yeah.
Off the dome, I remembered it. It's
Yeah,
Howard Dean. He
wow.
went, yeah!
So like,
And it was like,
wasn't it like this?
it was like the
new.
scream that ruined Howard Dean. And he just went,
Wasn't like TVs were still kind of new.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was like 2004, I think.
Oh, he just happened to
He
like
just-
yell into the microphone.
Well, he went like, we're going to...
He was amping it up.
He was like, we're going to West Virginia, we're going to New Hampshire, and then we're going to Washington, D.C., yeah! And just
It
like...
was so much worse than that. I was like, yeah.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, he just like, he went from like 80% in the polls to like 20% in like 2 weeks. Because he said, hi-ya. Like in like a girly voice. And they were like, we don't want that man as our president. When now you can just like make fun of women and their genitalia and their age and become president of the United States.
Like, dude, there has to be some type of like age test. So, like, there are certain old people who shouldn't be driving. Like, there shouldn't be certain old people who are running our government. Like,
Well, that's why Bernie's not
Dianne
running no more.
Feinstein literally like didn't know what was going on. Like, so many times that like interviewers would be asking her something and she would answer like completely unrelated or like would ask where she was going. There was one time they were doing roll call and she started giving her speech about like a bill and they were just asking like present. And it's just but like that's this person has a huge impact. Like, I mean, she was fucking a representative in California, like pretty fucking big chunk of people, and it's some senile old woman. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what it is. It's like such an easy job to corrupt too.
they refuse to give up their power.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
okay.
know. I think the parties are too protective. They can protect people so easily.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like,
Bad.
dude, I love when people are like, Jeffrey Epstein, like, dude, it literally could have been anybody. Like, he had dirt on everyone.
It could have been anybody.
At
What do you mean?
both sides of the political party, like that they
Oh, yeah.
they all point fingers at all of them. They all do fucked up shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you
One
guys
of my-
believe in the
Illuminati.
Illuminati?
There's
Like-
people that control, like, you're telling me, like, fucking, Soros doesn't control half of the entire world. He does.
Okay, well, let's not get into Jewish conspiracy theories.
Soros specifically,
honestly,
as a person,
I don't know how
does.
much money he has. Like,
85 billion.
like the Rothschilds, like, dude, they have so
Well,
much.
let's not get into
Like, they were
conspiracy.
literally, like, the first into banking and just, like, have billion. Like, they don't know how much money they have.
Yeah.
And it's, like, not to say that there is, like, some secret cabal of people who get together at
There's just people who are richer than everybody else.
And they definitely, like, they buy shit. Like, and buy shit, that means, like, buy laws.
Yeah. If you have
And
75
buy people to disappear.
plus $1 billion.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they've done, like, if you do the math on some people's net worth, like, you can't. And
I was gonna say, a lot of it's
different than money.
Also, a lot of it's in assets, but those assets matter. Like,
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you can take out a loan against the assets, and then you're not like paying taxes on it like you would normal money.
yeah,
So, like,
no, absolutely.
it essentially works in your favor to spend more money.
Yeah.
Like, than having cash. Like, it's better.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. I know.
The whole system's rigged for people who are already winning to win.
Yeah, that's like
I'd like to win a little bit,
international
though.
way, right?
It's
I'm
like
a believer in capitalism.
you
I don't
literally
know if that's a popular opinion in this room right now.
like. So
I understand there's like these international
what
winners. The
so,
Rothschilds
for you,
won. I don't
for
know
you,
how.
capitalism, is it like you think a person who works hard enough or has a great idea, like, can make a successful business and then, like, do well for themselves? Like, is that like?
Well, for sure. Like, I don't believe in UBI.
Universal basic income?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, like that's more socialist. You know?
Yes, definitely a socialist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
an example
okay.
of me
Yeah, that's
being
okay.
for
I don't know. So
capitalism.
that's what I'm asking. Like, what about, like, capital? Like, so you believe in the American dream? Like,
For sure.
okay. Well, that's fair. Like, I mean,
Yeah, for
like,
sure. For sure.
would you say that being born to the parents you have an inherent advantage over other people?
Some people for sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
Sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm privileged. I'm privileged as fuck. Yeah, I'm very aware of my privilege. I'd like to think.
All right. Okay. So, like, would you agree then that, like, there are negative aspects of capitalism?
Yeah, there's some.
It's not a perfect system.
No, like I'm not against all social programs.
Okay, so you're not like a free market. They just have to take out all the rules and it all gets fixed. Or is that
No.
like free market? I think is what it is.
I don't think we have to start from scratch.
No, it's not starting from scratch. It's literally you just like take out all laws, like governing companies, and then because if somebody makes a product that poisons you, you're gonna spend your money somewhere else. They won't make products that poison you.
Yeah.
If so, like, but
So,
by
like,
us adding government mandated restrictions and testing, the companies have to pay more, so the product's more expensive, and then that messes with it all.
That's the problem with capitalism.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Is like, so essentially, it's you're getting rid of like those regulations.
Martin Shkreli, fuck you.
Like, is that what you believe in? Is that like it's that like capitalism isn't loose enough?
No. So like the problem is like we've established so many
Fuck Martin Shkreli.
wildly incredible positions in the government that hold so much power they can't distribute it. They don't know how to distribute their authority, and it's bad at a local level and a national
Yeah, I
level.
mean, I'd agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
But I know, I believe, I don't think it's healthy to subscribe to a party of decision makers, essentially, is what I see socialism as.
I mean, what is it now? Like, you know, like, it's
No matter
the
what,
same
it's going to
thing.
be party of decision
Like,
making.
if it was socialism, you would still vote and decide the people that are represented. Like, I don't think you can have like a full blown democracy. I don't think it works.
Yeah, but I actually do personally really like this is a
believe that.
Polychar episode. Polychar warning.
I think Romans, I believe, had like an actual democracy and would like vote big gatherings using like stones. But again, it was democracy in the sense I'm pretty sure that you had to be like a landowner and not slave. But everybody voted. But like again, like,
so do you think it should? How do we decide leaders? Is it?
I mean, I think it
exactly
needs,
what I said earlier.
I think it needs to be a local. Like you start at a local level, obviously, and then you have levels building up to it. I mean, like I don't think you can really.
Isn't that what we have now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like even more local, and then it's like you can have people taken out a lot.
50
easier.
states, all that.
Like it's a lot easier to. I can't think of what that word is, but like
Well,
when
like,
people
so
sign a
if
petition to call people
I
back.
vote in local elections now, but
I mean,
oftentimes I won't know everybody on the ballot.
Yeah.
So I'll vote for like the
But
3
that's-
or 4 I actually know.
that's
you know?
also like
And
kind
I'm
of.
skipping the rest
It's
because
done
I'm not voting
intentionally.
based off
Like
party.
you're not supposed to know about shit. Like you're supposed to stay uneducated about what's going on. Like that's the whole ploy of the system is you keep so busy grinding through the machine trying to fucking make ends meet. Like you don't even know what the fuck.
It's
you're voting
hard
half
for me
the
to
time.
stay focused on politics. Like I'm
It's draining.
I'm watching a 20-minute update and I feel so sad afterwards.
Yeah,
But it's
And they
fucked.
pay for therapy once a week that I go to.
a large chunk of my depression. Is
Yeah,
just like
I
almost
just
fucked.
like it's terrible, and I get scared. I do. I get terrified, but I know about it, and I feel like I'm doing my part, and that's why I don't know if everyone should be able to just like fucking do it. Like
Yeah,
if you
so
don't
do
put
you
yourself
think
through
you
this
should have to
grind, then I feel
prove
like I'm
it
putting myself
with some
that's-
intelligence test.
Pass the
Or what
test
I'm
at
An
saying?
80%.
intelligence test is fucked. Like
and
I mean,
Because
well,
then
if you-
who establishes the test?
I was gonna say like.
type in 10 things that you care about into a fucking Google search, and then it'll give you your fucking nominee. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
That's not me. But like,
Well,
I
yeah,
do
think,
want a
you know,
universal based income.
You more to
Like you said earlier, there's 4 times as many fucking abandoned houses as there are homeless people in America. That's crazy.
well, they're not
I think
abandoned.
the
That's the
wealth
thing. They're owned.
inequality
But
is
if you
very-
just if you don't
empty.
create the artificial scarcity, then you don't drive the home values up. Like,
Yeah, don't we
should-
have
we
one
should
here?
focus
Good Bones?
on the wealth inequality.
quality. Yeah. Oh no, that's the big issue is the wealth inequality. Like I mean,
So these
especially during COVID. Like I mean, the middle class lost all of its money, and fucking it all transferred to the top fucking like 5%.
So how do we bring up the wealth of
Fucking
an
tax
area?
the shit out of them, dude.
Right. We
Tax
have to create jobs.
Like
in
okay,
the
so you
area.
like
Tax them a shitload.
the FDR who did the
Create
fucking
better work in the area.
oh god, the big thing where they started doing all the national parks and shit. It was like right after the Depression. The fuck was that?
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
It's gonna drive me nuts because I can't think of it. The president, I'm pretty sure it was FDR, passed a thing basically creating a bunch of federal jobs, like creating national parks and shit like that. And like during that time, the highest income tax was something like 70-ish%. And like so, if you were making over $1 million, you were getting taxed at 70%. And that was like considered like a really good time. Like that was like the people who are talking to our generation saying like, why are you complaining? Like that's the shit that they're. When you got a job, you worked at a factory for 50 years and then retired and.
Yeah, I think so. The problem probably is
4 years.
like tax. The way taxes are framed now seems like they really rip on small local businesses, and while larger companies have the resources and just
Well, even
money to get around the rules.
they pay money to like avoid paying more money. Like,
Yeah, like they'll offset all their funds to like a different country.
or like you know, companies that ask you to donate when you're checking out, they use that. They take your money, make a donation in their name, and then use it as a tax write-off.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm aware of the.
Yeah.
That's all we need to do. If you want your debt funds to be relieved, if you want your rent to be cheaper, if you want your kids' education to be free, then all you have to do
It's like people
What?
always are like, oh, I hate taxing or
Wait, what?
Press
taxation.
this button.
What?
All you gotta do is press this button.
No, all you have to do is tax the rich at
I like
35%. And I'm talking about 4 people. You can tax Elon, you can tax fucking Trump, you can tax, like...
he doesn't have money.
Yeah, you're right, Trump doesn't have money. But yeah, you can tax like
Bezos.
Musk, the owner of
Which
ExxonMobil.
it's like, how is
the,
Bezos one
owners-
of like the richest people in the world,
Bezos.
and fucking people are shitting and pissing in the vans at work?
You're telling me he can't give $378 million dollars in tax money? That's like 15%.
But it's in assets. It's all
Yeah.
fucking pretend, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking Play-Doh.
It's all played
Like
out.
Amazon's
They
never
literally
turned a profit.
when the government like increases our debt, they literally just fucking mint like a platinum coin. Like they've just like minted like $1 billion platinum coin.
Yeah, all these people single-handedly
It's just
like,
fucking made up, dude.
fix college. They just
Dude, that's
go.
why I'm thinking. I'm thinking crypto's just gonna continue to climb throughout this year until the
Well,
election.
so the problem was crypto was a good idea of in a sense like it wasn't tied to a
Mark our
government.
words. Bitcoin's
But then-
going up this year.
As it like sorry.
Elon did a dance.
Well,
At
as
least
it
till
like
November.
started getting mainstream, like you can have a fucking crypto credit card, like a fucking
Yeah.
Chase crypto card. Like that's so stupid.
You want a coin? You want a digital currency, Abe?
I mean, if you got a Bitcoin, I'll take it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's worth
Dude,
shit.
I got like 0.00001 of a Bitcoin.
Shit.
Dude, it's
It's like
so
88
sad
cents.
knowing like even knowing about it when it was like a few $100s. Like
You knew about it back then?
yeah,
Should have bought a couple.
I should have.
dollars.
And that's what's so sad. But like, dude, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't understand it.
Yeah, I put a couple $100 in New York and just still have it.
But yeah, no, it's
Going
going up.
one.
And then Elon used
Nice.
Dogecoin as a fucking pump and dump. Like that was bullshit.
He did an SNL sketch.
He literally like
Oh,
he
Elon?
committed
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. You fucking manipulate stock price. Stock manipulation of fucking Doge. Like he would tweet shit about like how Tesla was gonna start taking Doge as payment.
How invested in it was he?
I don't know that there would. I mean, maybe you could find some records, but I mean he had money in it. Like
Alexa,
but-
how much Dogecoin does Elon Musk own?
Elon Musk has invested $250,000 in Dogecoin, but this information is not publicly disclosed.
Alexa,
Wait, what?
how the fuck do you know that?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
interesting. Okay.
Well, we're all dead.
Hey.
We're all fucked.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Speaking of Bezos.
$250,000.
Alright, yeah. How long have we been going?
Like an hour.
What's up to you,
I
baby?
always hate it. 'Cause, like,
It's been an hour 15?
I don't like an hour 10.
Oh, we gotta keep going. We gotta fire hot off the pod. What were you gonna say?
I just hate like meeting new people, like going out in public, because it's like I can't talk about politics, but it's like
No, but you can, but
it's my acoustic
keep it open
fixation.
wide.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't keep an open mind, just like my views are not welcome. Literally my coworker, he's a nice guy, I like him. He was like, I had to become the president of my HOA so it didn't become communist. And it's like, you have no fucking idea what that word even means. Like, you have an HOA becoming communist, like that is like one of the most, it's a bunch of fucking capital landowners coming together, making rules about your property so you don't decrease their capital. Like,
Yeah, this has been a fire pod. I agree with most of what you said.
that's
Like,
not...
I didn't know me and him were so
most
politically.
HOAs.
Yeah, HOAs are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's dumb as shit.
I don't
But he,
know.
like,
I wouldn't
it's
want
just,
to
like-
buy a property where I have to sign like a deep HOA.
But yeah, so it's like, I can't tell people I'm a communist. Like, dude, like that's the shit that Americans have been fed. That like, and even if it's like again, if you hear it out and you're like, okay, that's not what I believe. Fine,
Yeah.
whatever. You get the guillotine, but like you can't say that. Like, and that's what's wild to me is you can pitch a lot of like very socialist ideas to most people and they agree with you. Like that, I mean, there was literally like a study that was like, if you give people a safety net, and it was like 60 to 70% of people agreed. But then if you called it welfare, like only 30% of people agreed.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, language matters.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. But it's like language has come to a point where like doesn't matter. Like they just say whatever the fuck they want. It has no real meaning anymore.
Right. Anything for clicks. Yeah, socialism to me, like I
Joe
think of
Biden
like
being
a
called a
labor
communist.
class, and I think of
It's
like
crazy.
a political class.
When you say what? I'm sorry.
Like when I think of socialism.
You think of what?
Oh, like a labor class and then
Yeah.
a governing class.
Well, I mean, so the idea is that like there is the working class, and then I can never say the word bourgeoisie, who are like the capital, like
Yeah, that's
wealthy
terrible.
people. The bourgeois. It was I think French. I don't know.
But it allows
So-
everyone to have a base income.
But it's a UBI. Yeah.
Yeah. You to be able to be someone who is a plumber and make enough money to feed your
Plumbers make enough
kids.
money, man.
No, it's
Okay,
a,
well, you
I
know
think
what
it's a
I'm talking
way
about.
to
I'm
put
not- yeah,
a
plumber was a bad
ceiling
example.
on an entire population.
You
Well, it's
think
just like
anyone has ever made $1 billion on their own?
I mean, dude, literally, it's
Not
like
on their own.
you could make like
Then why do they have $1 billion on their
you
own?
could make tens of thousands of dollars a day since the day Jesus was born, and still not have as much money as Elon Musk.
He didn't earn $1 billion. He didn't earn $87 billion, whatever he's worth currently.
That money comes from people doing work who
For
are
him.
not being paid the equivalent of what their work is worth.
I think he's also making the people around them rich.
But who's that good for? A handful of people.
Yeah, when instead he could pay
When
his
there's,
hundreds
like-
of thousands of employees a base income that would
Like-
allow him to still, by the way,
They do
have
a salary.
$10 billion. Their salary sucks. Making $37,000 a year in 2024 is insane.
Dude, this shit with Twitter.
It's crazy.
Fraud. The shit that people were posting of him saying, like texting them.
It's
Like,
insane.
dude, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Didn't he have to fire like 75% of his clientele or something? Like,
He
didn't he have to fire?
He
Well, no,
fired-
didn't he
fired
choose
most of
to?
the
Yeah,
staff.
I
fire.
think it was close to 90.
Which would one thing that was
Of the
really
staff.
wild was he fired like a moderation team, and then basically child pornography started running really rampant for like a week because he had fired the moderation team. But then after he got a new moderation team together, they made this post about like, oh my god, look at all this child pornography we banned. Like, this is what we took over. Blah blah blah. But it was like there were already people banning it, but then he fired them. So like. He was bragging about fixing the problem that he was responsible for.
Yeah, there's like a crazy divide where there's like a huge group of people who think Elon Musk is saving free speech, and I think there's also a huge group that thinks he's like
He just
oppressing speech.
he sucks the dick of whoever gives him money. He literally backtracks on everything he says because he's a little coward who.
If I had $50 million right now, we could get him to say anything.
Anything.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true. I think I could say anything. Anything. I think I could say like, "Fuck you, Kanye West," and he would
you
just
could
tweet
say
it.
anything. I thought you said.
I could pay
you
him $50 million and say, "Jack off on Twitter right now. You're the owner. You can do it." And he'd go, "Okay."
He tried to trade a horse for a hand job.
He tried to trade a horse for a hand job.
That's pretty classy. I'm not.
Whoa,
gonna-
that's a real thing.
Yes.
Like on a private jet, he tried to get a
Like,
massage
I got a
therapist.
horse.
He faked smoking weed
I got
on
no
Joe Rogan's
cash, but I got
podcast.
a horse.
Yeah, he faked it. There's like slow motion
faked
footage.
it?
Yeah, there's slow motion 0.25 footage that you can on YouTube watch at 0.25 speed. There's no inhale. It like
This sounds
zooms
like
in on
something-
his.
This is like.
It zooms in on his lungs. He
Jet
didn't
fuel
inhale.
doesn't melt steel beams.
He
Type
just went-
shit.
He didn't hold it.
If you go frame by
He just
frame.
it went.
Oh,
it
he
went,
definitely didn't hold it.
It
Like,
went
he
mouth.
puffed it right
no,
out.
yeah, no. It didn't go down to the lungs. They
No,
zoomed in
he
on his
blew it
Adam's
out.
apple.
He blew it
What
right.
He hit it. He just went.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
Yeah, it went in and out.
How dare him?
And then
Yeah,
like
that's
the
messed up.
Cybertruck.
And yet we
The
trust that.
fucking rim is eating into the tire.
I'm sorry, the cartel's going to take over the Cybertruck. Let's talk about it. Jesus Christ, 0 to 65 in 2 seconds. And
The stats are insane. Like, I can't
like
lie.
bulletproof
amazing.
glass.
I don't know.
and-
Dude, he literally was like...
I know he
"It's
goofed it."
bulletproof."
Okay, bullet resistant. Let's call it that.
I mean, I would assume that car door is definitely bullet resistant. Like, that thing's fucking thick.
There's no way. And it's only
Dude, I
like
think it's stopping a
38,000.
bullet.
The biggest issue though too is it's the same thing with Teslas. It's just like if you get like a fucking ding, like you get literally the tiniest dent, you have to replace that entire panel.
Yeah. That's why it'll be.
But isn't that how like cars are?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, but I can get a new
Tesla,
car.
like-
But I can get a new car door off my Chevy Trailblazer at the local shop down the street. Like I can go there and get it.
I can still
Sure,
find parts in a
that's just-
junkyard for a '99 Toyota.
Tesla.
Corolla.
You can't go get a
Yeah,
Tesla
but
car
it just
door.
speaks to the monopoly that those companies have.
No, it's just that Toyota fucking builds cars that last.
No, they're allowed to have their own. Yeah, I was gonna say they're allowed to have their own companies that run stuff. That's
Which,
not what I'm saying. But how is it a
I'm
monopoly if
pretty
you can
sure-
buy a Civic instead of a Tesla?
Elon has openly admitted that like if it weren't for U.S. sanctions, he couldn't compete with like electric EVs from overseas. Like, I mean, dude, he's already starting to lose to American car companies. Like,
BMW's
Ford-
electric cars kick.
Ford made a F-150 that's electric, and then there's the Chevy Bolt, and that car looks fucking nice. It's
What do you drive?
The
I drive a
hybrid
96
truck
Chevy
with the
Lumina.
Nice. I drive a
Yeah.
2004 Chevy Trailblazer. Chevy boys.
I miss my Toyota.
What car do you drive? Is it a Chevy?
no, it's a
Ugh.
Nissan
Of course, you
Elantra.
drive a fucking Nissan. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
No,
you
from-
Republican piece of
No,
shit.
Nissans are like
Enterprise.
Nissans are like the crazy drivers. Like the people
Yeah,
who see
reminds
like
me of-
hopping curbs and shit. They're
Yeah.
in Nissans.
That reminds me of
I don't know what
Drew's
you're
old.
talking
What was it? A
Drew loved my old car. He used to drive a Nissan RXS.
no. What was his car that he like tricked out? Was it a Mustang?
Tricked out.
Yeah, tricked out.
Took
Yeah,
the seats
tricked
out.
out. Like,
He
took the
tricked
seats
that
out of it
shit out,
and
man.
like put stuff inside of it and drove it.
He
Yeah,
just
Drew
made him
used to be
white by
low-key
taking
super
out
Republican.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Good for him.
Dude, that's
That's
awesome.
pretty cool.
There's so much shit that I wish like I could just like go do a trade for a year or two. Like I'd love to do like learn shit about cars. Kind of a little bit like
Dude, you.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
you
can
can, but like I
It's because
that's
you
not
read
a-
into
That's not a
politics.
career to like go do
You
a
don't think
different
so?
trade every 2 years. Like
Oh.
you don't know, you're not ever making enough money to like.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't know.
growing.
Like, jack of all trades are making, like, handymans are making good money.
I have met way too many handymen who take care of my rentals, and half of them don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right. That's the problem. If you know what you're doing.
You
If
cannot
you
convince me
go
that
to
a
all
rental
of these-
company is paying you people well.
No, you have to start an independent company to absorb all the business from these shitty people.
Dude, my handyman's pretty dope. I hope he makes a good living. He's sick, dude. Me and him smoked it one time right front.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope he fucking makes like at least like 36.
Oh,
That'd be
absolutely
sick.
not.
That'd be sick, dude.
Dude, a
I
lawn
feel
care?
so bad.
He
Lawn
seems to
care,
be happy
sure.
with his life.
Lawn
You
care.
can make,
Lawn care pays a lot,
yeah, you can make good money for sure.
which is wild.
Oh shit! If I fucking cleared 36 right now, I'd be fucking showing up in Versace. I'm not clearing no 36. I'm clearing like 30, like 29,
if you
31.
get into lawn care, you can make.
I don't want to fucking get in lawn care. I
It's-
work in the
it's
field
good
that I'm
money.
happy with. I
It's
just don't
good
make
money.
enough money. That's my whole fucking problem. I just don't make
Get
enough
into lawn
money.
care.
I'm a
Yeah.
butcher.
Well, that's like, I mean, so
It's gotta
part
be
of it is
scalable.
just like we were all told to go to college and get an education and blah blah blah, and like I don't know, I feel like trades were just so slept on. Like
It's not common to pay back your student debt, by the way. I'm letting you know that now. I read an article the other day. It was like
yeah, no.
65% of Americans haven't
Yeah.
paid back a single
Yo.
student loan.
Yeah, I think
I
it's like
paid mine
10
off
years, and then
this
you
week.
could just. Did you really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Good for you, dude. I'm not fucking paying it. You can suck my dick. Yeah,
Alright, so,
Joe
uh,
B.
No, not to like be a hater. Like, did your parents help you pay for it at all?
Well, see, I paid it off with the company that loaned me the money with a different loan at a different interest rate. So,
Oh, but-
Okay, so you paid it off to take on another loan, but at a better, like you're paying less on the new loan.
Capitalism, baby.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and but see, like, and that's what's stupid about
But
it.
I closed it with that company, which felt good.
Well, and like, so the issue with
Yeah.
colleges getting so expensive, and it sounds stupid, is that like the government backs the loans, So colleges have kind of just like realized like, oh well, no matter what, I'm getting my money loan out, and they just like colleges get more and more expensive because they know they can charge more and more. This government is backing it. Like, you know, they're gonna get their money too.
Yeah, there's a lot of wasted time for sure.
And then
degrees that
and then
don't really yield.
the wild thing to me is we're like, oh well, they signed a contract, like pay it back. It's like, dude, you loaned $80,000 to an 8-year-old, saying that maybe after the next 4 years I might get a job with enough money to pay you back. Like, that's a bad idea. You made a bad business call. Like, that's on you.
Dude, and you know what's like kind of like the worst of it is like medical degrees, and then
oh yeah, like
they just deeply dive into debt.
You
and then
need
they're
doctors,
forced
but
to
it's
work.
like, yeah.
And I think it also like perpetuates the medical industry, like driving, you know, like big pharma and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gotta be
The
all
original Hippocratic Oath mentions that it won't be like, he won't take money. Like, it is about teaching people how to heal others.
Right.
It's like the Hippocratic Oath is the oath, Hippocrates. There was, I don't know, I listened to something about it. But found the original one, and yeah, like, no, it's...
Not the HIPAA.
No, not HIPAA. But, like, you're not supposed to charge people to teach medicine. And, like, that's how, like, people should... There are plenty of people who want to be doctors because they want to save people, like, help people.
Yeah.
So, like, why are we putting them in crippling debt to save lives?
You ready to end this shiz?
Yeah.
And it's like, even like, I understand the whole like, oh well, you can't let them go for free because like I fucked around in college. I know plenty of other people who fucked around in college. Like,
Alright, let's kill this shit.
Dude, he's talking about fucking around in college. Chill out.
Today we talked about...
Luke's clearly ready to go.
Yeah, it's 10,
So-
15.
Let's do the intro. We're gonna wrap.
oh,
That's
God,
cool. You got any
yeah.
closing thoughts before we wrap? We went through a lot, but
I learned that Evan really likes men. Really likes men.
Super likes men. So,
Super
almost
likes
so
really late
into
into the
men.
podcast, so you got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, nope. You gotta
Yeah.
check in
It's
to
in
see at
there.
what
All right,
moment
this isn't the
Evan
intro.
gets his rocks
All right,
off.
wait. We're
In
doing the
the
intro. We're
comments
not doing
below,
the intro
bro,
yet.
when we talked about how much Evan
Yeah.
really likes
This is the fake intro where Evan is so into men. Wait for the real intro where we say the same exact thing.
You guys have your fun. You guys have your fun. All right, Luke, hit the fucking button. God damn it.
This is the intro.
All right, welcome to the Friends with Differences podcast. Aiden, thank you for coming on. Luke, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me and tell me how much you like men.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Very interesting thing.
We talked
Really
about
open us.
politics. We talked about Kanye West. We talked about other stuff. I'll have to
We
check
talked
the
about
pod
stuff.
to figure it out. You
Yeah.
know,
There was some stuff.
there was a lot of stuff with Evan.
A lot
Man,
of
a
stuff.
lot of oily
Check out the
sessions.
holocaust.
Yep. But wait, what?
You just have to stay tuned to find out.
Yep. All right.
Until next
Cheers.
time, all the Friends with Differences podcast. Peace.
Friends with differences. Friends with differences.